I'm Nick Seco from Home Right Windows and Doors, and we're located in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So we do vinyl replacement windows, we do steel and fiberglass entry doors, we do aluminum storm doors, and we do sliding patio doors, all made by Provia. The windows are a vinyl replacement window, and it could be anything from double hungs to casements to bay and bow windows and everything in between. So when somebody calls in the office and needs an estimate, they get Roxanne on the phone typically, and she would schedule an appointment for me to come out and take some measurements, provide some literature, go through what options we have, and then I would follow up within about 24 to 48 hours with an estimate with all the details of the products as well as the installed price. I find that we're typically much more affordable than the companies that you see advertising on TV or in a lot of other places. If they're spending a lot of advertising dollars, obviously they're passing those costs on to their consumers. You could go to our website at homerightwaynesboro.com, or you could call us at 717-749-4874.
Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk TriState.
Welcome back to Let's Talk TriState, all powered by Home Right Windows and Doors in Waynesboro. The right choice online at homerightwaynesboro.com. You know this lovely face here, Bill Green, Mayor of Williamsport. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me again.
Thanks for coming back.
Great.
How was the line dancing?
Fantastic.
That was last week.
It was.
And that was the first time you guys had it?
That was the last time for this season. It was about the fourth time we've done it.
And how did it all go?
It went fantastic. Couldn't have had a better night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice. Lots of children were at this last one, so it was a fun time. I think everybody enjoyed it. We were asked to do it again, throughout the summer, but, the barn's all booked up, so.
Weddings.
Mm-hmm. We'll be looking at next year.
Who does the music and the
teaching? The DJ. The teaching class there. I can't think of her name right now.
And can anybody just come out and do it, or do you have to have some
from beginner to advanced.
I love that.
They do it for everybody. It's a fun time.
I know that you had Andy out there, and I was a little disappointed because I have zero rhythm, so I always thought maybe I'd be okay at line dancing because I feel like
you should have came.
I know. Next year. You'll do it again next year.
Yeah, we're looking now at dates for next year.
Okay.
To maybe, because in the summer it gets really, really hot in the barn. So June and July is, but maybe if we start now, we can start maybe every other week through March, April, May.
It's something different and
unique. It is.
That's not
and people seem to really like it.
Yeah, I love it.
I think it's like 3 hours long, 3.5 hours long.
Oh, is it that long?
Yes, and people the whole way through it.
Like, don't sit down. They're getting their steps in, they're getting their dance on.
Yep.
Well, now you were mentioning June and July, which kind of leads us into some of the summer events that you guys have coming up in Williamsport. So let's start with the carnival.
Carnival's next week. I believe the 18th it begins, and ends the 22nd.
Okay.
So it's every night, and live entertainment. The Downsville Rotan Club does it. We help them with the entertainment, and that's why we sell French fries. So if you come down, I think it's Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be doing fries.
Okay.
And then Friday and Saturday, somebody else should be doing fries.
Do you have, is it like a typical carnival, like you have rides, small rides, and games of chance? Is that what that's called?
I guess that's what they call them, yeah. They have the games, and I don't know. This will be the first year that I'm only doing 2 nights of fries. Usually I'm doing them the entire way through, so I don't really get out to see the carnival, but this year I will.
What's the deal with the fries?
That's how we pay for the entertainment.
Gotcha.
So we sell the French fries. That gets next year's entertainment.
What is the entertainment? Did you already tell me that?
No, because I can't remember.
You are on fire today.
I am. I'm keyed in. I know we got Hot Fun. We'll be there. And Dean Crawford is going to be there. I think he's our Saturday night.
And that's the 18th, 19th, and 20th.
21st and 22nd.
Oh, it's all week.
Yeah, it's the 18th to the 22nd.
And tell me about some of the other events that you have going on for the carnival.
Well, after the carnival, we have our 4th of July fireworks will be the next event, I think, coming up after that.
And is that in the park?
It is. It's, Barron Memorial Park and, all through the school area, people park and everything. I think last year we had, I believe they said 15,000 people at it.
15,000 people in Williamsport at the fireworks. That's an enormous number.
It is. It is.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But we have a good display. So
Apparently.
it's crazy.
What
Yeah.
time do the fireworks? Do you know what time that kicks off?
Usually it's like 9:18, somewhere in that time frame.
I like the very specific.
Yeah, we have the community band plays, and they play, and then when they're done, they kick off the fireworks.
Who does the purchasing of the fireworks?
We do.
Do
So
you-
we get to sit and talk about it and what we'd like to see and all of that with the company. So it's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we have the
so-
4th of July fireworks. And the 4th of July is on a Friday this year, isn't it?
It is. It is. And our rain date is July 5th, the Saturday.
And then we have the carnival, 4th of July. What else am I missing? The pool.
The pool. Okay.
Talk to me about the pool.
Okay. The pool is open, 12 to 6. It's already been packed just about every day that it's been open now. It's great. It's a nice way to cool off. It's inexpensive for your family to go to it. So I tell everybody bring your own chairs, and you're more than welcome to bring a cooler, but no alcohol is allowed there. But yeah, definitely it's a good time.
What's the price point for the pool?
$5 for an adult.
Oh, yeah.
So 13 and up is $5, and 12 and under is like $4, and 2 and under is free.
Do you have to be a resident
No.
of Williamsport?
No,
Anybody
it's
can
open to anybody.
And then do you, I remember when I was a kid, my parents would take me to the pool. There were always like different events, like you could do like water aerobics or
We've talked
you do
about
anything
it.
like that?
Nah, we've talked about it, but it hasn't come because of our swim lessons. So we do Red Cross swim lessons through the summer, and they run in the mornings and in the evenings, so it interferes with those type of things.
Are you looking for any type of lifeguards?
We still will hire lifeguards, but our training and everything is ending now with WSI. So if you have experience, absolutely fill out the application. If you're not already trained, fill it out. Maybe we can get enough people, we can do another training class.
So we have the pool, the carnival, the 4th of July. What other summer events am I missing here?
Also in the summertime, besides the car shows,
Oh yeah, when is that?
well, they're on Fridays, and, well, I don't have that either on me.
But at some point,
I'm on target today.
but if you do need to find any of the information, you
Right,
can go
it's definitely
online
on our
to
websites. We
Williamsport.ND.
do announce it. Right, you're not getting it here. Today is what is the second Monday of the week, third Monday. I don't even know what day it is.
Well, let me take a break from Williamsport. What's going on with you this summer? Do you have any like personal?
This summer, no personal plans. My kids are grown and heading to college, and I'm going to enjoy some peace and quiet and not supporting adults for a while. And I sat the other night, I found a new drink called an orange creamsicle, and
Vodka,
rum chata, and orange juice.
rum chata.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've only ever had that with Fireball.
Yeah, it was very, it was nice. It was a good time.
It sounds lovely.
Yes.
How did you discover this? Just a Google search on the internet?
I can't even remember. And I was just like, I like creamsicles.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a nice drink.
Yeah, well, that's great. I'm glad you've discovered your new drink. Like things are
Right,
really
like
looking up for
summer's
you.
looking good. Got some fishing days planned, some kayaking for the first time in a long time. Mm-hmm. So,
Do you ever walk down to the C&O Canal and just do fishing down there?
not out of the canal.
Can you do that?
You can. You can.
You just need a license, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, but now I'm not much on canal fishing. I'm going to do a little from the kayak, bass, catfish, things like that.
You just like fish from the kayak? Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds intense.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a fisherman, but if you fish at the canal, like what kind of fish can you?
Oh, they have all kinds of panfish and carp and everything in there.
I don't know what that means. Are they big or small?
All sizes. All sizes. It just got stocked. They had their fishing rodeo, so it's stocked pretty good with some fish.
Oh, that's
Right. And then we had the flood, so we got some bigger fish in there.
okay.
Because the big ones like to move out of the swift water, so they go up to the shallower water. As the flood rises, the bigger fish go up. So as it went into the canal, so did a lot more big fish.
When you catch them, do you have to throw them back if they're of a certain size?
Certain fish.
Okay.
Yeah, not all of them, but it's the canal. I wouldn't keep anything.
Okay.
Yeah. And the river, I guess mercury levels, I haven't kept anything. So what we do is we'll go catfishing and say we're going to go catfishing, and we catch 7 cats, 5 pounds and up. I don't know, get your picture, whatever, throw it back, and then go to the market and pick up fillets already done and ready to go. And that's what we grill and pretend it came from the river. Saved myself all the cleaning, the hauling around. Right, we just keep track.
One time, now that we're talking about the canal, I haven't been down there for quite some time, but years ago, I mean, this was probably 14 or 15 years ago, I was down there biking, because you can bike on the canal, and the news channel was there, and they stopped me and interviewed me for the local news about how I felt about their efforts to preserve the canal or something along those lines.
Right.
And that was the first time I was ever on the news. So Williamsport has a very special place in my heart because of that news report.
You know, we do. The canal is a great place to visit. It's
Williamsport's a great place to visit.
It is. And now with the Manor House property, it's just going to get better.
And so I think I've asked you this question before, but if somebody, let's say, is listening to this and they've never been to Williamsport, what would you tell them to do on an itinerary of like a full day in Williamsport?
A full day in Williamsport, well, I would just park my car in any available spot and just start walking around, because we have our historical signs. You'll find the park that way. The park will lead you to everything else, the fitness trails and the barn, the manor property. It's all there connected.
Talk to me.
And I'm spend the day and just walk around, go to Tony's, get something to eat.
Is that the pizza place?
Mm-hmm. You got the diners getting ready to reopen, so that'll be a nice spot, and just go to third base and have a beer and meet the locals and enjoy yourself. And then the canal's right down there, and we got it all.
I like the canal because it's flat, and so when I run, because I do like to run, I don't like to do it with hills. I want the flattest possible.
You want the flat area, right?
Yeah. What is the Manor House? Have we talked about this?
That's so Springfield Barn Complex back in the day had the barn, and it had a mansion house and a distillery and a spring house and a whole another side of the property that a lot of people don't know about. So we had recently purchased it.
That's right. But I mean, within the last year.
February.
And what have you done with that what can the public
do? They can walk back there, enjoy a good lunch, walk around, look at the things. Soon there'll be interpretive signs, and we'll have other things going on there.
Oh, that's
exciting. So
exciting.
it's all coming together.
Oh, so the next time probably when you come back on Let's Talk TriState, we can talk a little bit more about
a couple
plans for
times.
that?
Yeah, we have a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts with it. And we've pushed back the woods to clear off some of the areas so people can walk through it and everything. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's a big purchase.
I had lunch there the other day. Then we do, like this morning, I have another, after I leave here, we have a group meeting there. The Heart of the Civil War Trust is meeting today there. So we've had a lot of historical groups, Washoe County Historical Society and other groups that have been coming out for tours of the buildings and stuff to see how we can all work together to make this a great place here in Washington County.
Yeah, that's exciting. Is there a restaurant there that serves lunch, or you bring your
lunch? No, you bring your lunch. I pick up and take there, but we've talked about having some food truck days.
Oh, yeah.
And try to get more of the public back through that area so they can see it, explore it, and go around to it. So it's hopefully within a year, it'll be nice and well worth the aggravation of taking the property.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, lots of great things coming up that you can check out on the website, williamsportmd.gov. We have the carnival, the 4th of July fireworks at 9:18, hopefully sharp.
Right.
Very specific time.
They're kind of, they last about 20-25 minutes.
That's a good fireworks display. Yes. I really do enjoy firework displays and trying to hit as many as possible. They're pretty magical.
We'll have the community band will be there, food trucks will be down in there, ice cream trucks. It's set up because so many people start heading down there at like 5 in the evening.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. They start pouring in early. And it's a full night.
All right. Well, Bill, thank you for
absolutely. Thanks for having me back
and spending time with us today on Let's Talk TriState.
It's great. Thanks.
Let's Talk TriState.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk TriState, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.